This is a clever little dance short. It centers on one dancer outdoors in the middle of a city. Smart staging of the fake corner walls of a room that are eventually exposed. Awesome lighting for both day and night. And I love the atmospheric city sounds of cars, birds, and dogs. And the soulful voice communicates the sadness of the lonely central figure. And the dance choreography is also effective in relaying this sadness. The dancer's skill and flexibility is very impressive, and this piece was a lot of fun to watch, even at the end as the crew interacts and mills about. Great job.
I enjoyed this one. I thought great movements for starters, but what a fantastic concept and just a great choice for set design. That sort of feeling boxed in even when you're outdoors. Really smart, again, well executed and worth
I
checking out. And
loved this. I thought that visually it was really, really intriguing to have a not even like half house, it's just like a room that only really had one and maybe like a third of another wall. And so you had all of this like open exposure. But you could see like how she was dancing in her own living room, like conceptually, which I thought was really, really interesting. I also loved, obviously, her starting off staring out the window and that kind of, there's a certain sense of longing that I think we all experience when we do kind of have those moments of staring out a window, um, no matter what you're longing for or what is kind of going on. I think there's this kind of feeling of longing, and going from then to then transitioning to her fully in the like living room and her dancing and everything as the daylight is also transitioning, I thought was really interesting, and visually it was um really beautiful to have the like street lights and everything kind of turn on and start, and then I'm assuming it's a projector, maybe it's even a mural, but on the back of the building that was actually behind her, I thought framed everything really, really
So
nicely.
beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, what I loved about it, it was really cool that it's outside. We're in a hollowed out house outside of the stage. And, so we have a kind of an expression of reality happening there. There's a light that turns on in the middle of this, non existent house with an occupant. And then, there's a film crew milling about. And then she does her dance, and the film crew is still there. And, it's just a couple of layers of reality. It's almost like somebody's on a film set waiting for things to happen, and they're imagining in their mind being somewhere else dancing or something like that. But it's beautiful. It's kind of just about transcendence, this piece, on a few different levels, and I absolutely loved it. I love the performance of the song was beautiful. I love just the guitar and the beautiful voice that she had. The dancer is just astounding. I just absolutely loved it. I don't know anything about dance terminology or styles, but I just loved that the style of what she was doing. Just so it was modern and manneristic. It was just absolutely beautiful. The whole piece was conceived beautifully and executed wonderfully. It was shot nicely. The editing was great. But this the yeah, I can't say enough about the choreography and the dancer. It was just breathtaking, just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Um, this did remind me a little bit, and this is a strange reference maybe, but there's a music video for REM's "It's the End of the World as We Know It," and I Feel Fine, that has a kid kind of in a hollowed out house, on a skateboard and stuff. So seeing this hollowed out house with this lady dancing around and the song being about the end of the world kind of reminded me of that. So in a way, I was thinking that this might have been, this actually kind of seems to be about an apocalyptic end of the world, though metaphoric, because it's talking about the end of a love affair. But still, yeah, that came to mind. But this is absolutely brilliant. I loved it. So great job, and I hope this gets places and gets seen, because it was absolutely
What a
wonderful.
lovely piece. I really enjoyed that choreography. It spoke a lot to the times we're in, and yeah, the dancer is very expressive. Uh, Displayed a lot of emotion in that short choreography. Really felt she was going through something. The setting of the set in the middle of the street was quite original, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. Good lighting, great sound accompaniment to the piece, and I really liked the fact that it was bookended with the actual production, that we got to see the setup and the tear down. It kind of gave it a feeling of being suspended in a different space, kind of like we're still feeling suspended in a different space. I thought that was an interesting choice. The way that it starts, we think she's in an apartment looking out the window, and then she is outside, and then we go through the whole piece, and then we have the crew come at the end, and even the beginning, setting up the lights and stuff. Yeah, just nice original treatment of the subject matter, and make it more than just simple choreography, telling a larger story through the more of the film.
Absolutely love Ended When. This song is one that gets me every single time. It's so vulnerable and sad and heartbreaking, and you can just feel the emotion. This was such a beautiful rendition of it. And I think that the movements that went along with it were just so appropriate. It was raw and real and vulnerable, and I felt every moment. I thought the concept was really cool of having this kind of indoor-outdoor stage, and getting to see the setup and the breakdown of it. This dancer is just so talented, and I just give her so many kudos for really going for it.